Good evening and welcome to the second round of the bracket stage of the Rookie Rumble tournament. Tonight we have game one between opnopoint, the 8th seed, and bakudah, the 24th seed. My name is Tracy M. With me today is Money Mercs. How you doing, Money Mercs?
Yo, what up?
I'm
doing well.
yeah. We got got a race about to start. I I know you have a little bit of history of opnopoint, but bakudah, a com partner often with me, so should be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Opno, I think has done one or two. He's done one or two tracking on my matches, and we had a really tight race, and he had a reset, and he lost a lot of his progress. So it was really hard to tell who would have won that match. I think honestly, somebody at MIT probably would have had a hard time trying to figure that out. So.
Yeah, I remember that race, and it was a close one until the retry.
He's a really good player, though. He's a really good player.
All right, so we see level 8 already on Opno's side. bakudah checking vanilla level 1 and getting a heart container or a candle. Take any.
The candle. You always take the candle.
It's nice when you get the rare occasion where you actually don't have to take a candle, because you bought it, or you get an early sword and grab the candle out of the white sword cave.
Yeah,
Out of the white sword cave, but
if you see like really
usually,
cheap,
yeah.
If you see like really cheap or something, yeah. And Opno is gonna, I think he just saved scum or
the rookie boss, the rookie boss, the rupee boss.
The rupee boss.
Yeah, if you don't, I believe if you don't take all the rupees and just do an up A continue, you can take some rupees for a while.
I was pulling up chat. I just happened to see him with 40, and I was like, pretty sure he did that.
Also, somewhere we found a blue boomerang. So magic boomerang probably on the floor in that rupee boss room, but I didn't actually see it, so I won't swear to it.
Yeah, I was literally pulling up chat, and then I just saw he had that stuff. So
we're actually able to get quite a ways into this level 8. I think he just goes until he dies. Yeah, or runs into red dark nuts that you can't kill.
Yeah,
Smilefire saying, our restreamer saying it was in a Gibdo. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
But it was the floor item in 8, so. Not a lot of offense, but it is going to help him get around a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely helps. My last match, that was the first thing I found, and I was definitely using it to like iframe through stuff. So it definitely, I'm starting to utilize that a little bit more.
Well, we got a 3 small secret. Oof. Not ideal.
That's not good.
Okay, I like the smiley face on the big shield. I have no idea what this sprite is, so if anybody does,
I'm not sure either. Why Colin was another one that's who I just played.
Was this the golf sprite?
I think this is the golf sprite, yeah.
Yes, okay.
But Why Colin was another one. I think she had like a bunny ear sprite.
I don't know what hers was, but
yeah,
it was definitely unique.
No one could figure out what hers was, and her English is very, it's good for her because she lives in Japan, but
yes.
But we couldn't even ask her because she probably wouldn't understand what we were asking.
Come on. Okay, potion shop for the death almost. Alright, white sword on the coast. Hopefully that is an accessible white sword. I recently called a race with a white sword on the coast that was in the raft spot. We never did see it. So
that happens.
By the time we saw the raft in a dungeon, runners had magic sword. So
God.
Okay, vanilla level 3, also a potion shop. So far, one of our runners doesn't have a candle yet. Our other runner doesn't have a bomb yet. Neither runner has a bomb, actually.
And no one has a sword.
And no swords to be found yet. Hard to gamble when you have no money. So bakudah just has to walk away.
Vegas.
Hey, there's a candle for Opno.
Yeah, that's a good pickup. Always candle.
13 rupee bombs are not the worst, but with the 3 rupee small secret, it's a little more expensive than I'd like, but it is rolled down, so at least there's that. But no money for Bakudah. Opno's gonna be able to buy a couple of bomb packs when he gets over there.
Yeah, he's trying to. Well, he did try on that one mob one there, but.
And more gambling games for Bakudah.
I was gonna say that seems like casino spot today.
Yep.
Maybe Casino Corner isn't Casino Corner today. Wow.
I assume that was the door repair, but like
that's
Bakudah has no money, so
that's a really bad start to Death Mountain. That's not looking good. I'd be jetting out of there if I was him. There might be some.
Bakudah has no bombs. There's not a lot left he can do. He can do the vanilla level 9, or not even level 9. He can do the one next to it. Yeah. But honestly, I don't like this when you don't have bombs to the other spots.
I don't mind it, but like I really try and like limit myself. Like I'll try to go to spots that either I have the candle or the bombs, and like if I don't have one or the other, I'm trying to like avoid that till like later, till I get those resources.
Whereas opnopoint's gonna be able to pick up some bombs here with the money from the rupee boss, and we'll be able to at least do a little bit more in Death Mountain if he wants to.
Yeah, that's probably a good move from Bakudah to back out and go look for something else.
Yeah, I would buy 2 bomb packs here.
And that's exactly what Opno's gonna do.
Yep. Okay, let's grab that heart. We'll see how much opnopoint can get done on 3 hearts. That is a bit of a challenge, honestly.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely be disappointed coming up these next couple checks. We'll see if he checks anything else in DM.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough.
Yeah, there's a reason why you'll see even the top runners will open up all the Armos and then reset it and then just get it from the top, because then when you know it's the staircase and you do it from the top, you're not going to get damaged.
Mm-hmm. We're getting to see these take any roads.
I missed it. And was that the raft spot, or was that the northeast corner?
I didn't get to see quick enough. I think that might have been northeast though.
Yeah, you have to look because the screens are identical, so you have to actually look at the dot on the.
I didn't see.
Because I've made the mistake before.
I was seeing if any enemies popped up. He was in and out real quick, so. I want to say that was the corner though.
Okay, so there's the door repair. Okay, let's see what kind of money we get here. 35 mid-secret, that's good.
Yeah, 35's not bad.
Opno's hoping to find that white sword, although he won't be able to pick it up on 3 hearts.
And Bakudah's chugging along here, making some pretty good progress. There's level 4.
Level 4, let's see if there's anything we can do. Yeah, there's that white sword. Can't get it on 3 hearts, though. Ooh, early item or segment? Oh, it's a segment! It's a segmented 4.
Always a segment.
I have seen so many segments in this tournament since we got to brackets.
It's like weird too. Like I mean, you hear stuff in passing. Like me as a new player, and they're like, first staircase in 5 is always a segment, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. And like, it's like almost always a segment. So it's like,
can we get? God, that'd be really great if Bakudah could just pick up that Triforce, get out of here, and just be done. Also, 55 on the large secret. I don't know if that's minimum, but if it's not, it's really darn close.
Yeah, I'm not sure what minimum is, but that's pretty low for.
That is extremely low. We're gonna be a bit money starved. Yeah, Bakudah does manage to pick up the Triforce. I don't know that I go back in. Like,
not without a sword, not right now.
Yeah.
I do like that. I do like that play though, just because it's a pain where he is, and if he doesn't have to go back there, that's
Yeah.
an incredible
Yeah, I
play.
like that. Like, if you're not going to dig the dungeon, but the Triforce is... I won't call that a free Triforce. It was by no means free. But if you can get it and get out, yeah, I think that's a good call. Okay, we can get another heart container. Bakudah up to 5 hearts, which means he will have a really good chance of picking up that white sword over on the coast if he heads that way.
And Opno's losing the little bit of money that he's been
I know,
finding.
gosh.
That's 2 in a row that he lost.
Yep.
Lost
We gotta gonna have to see that Armos item pretty soon. We're kind of running out of the Armoses. I think there's just the one up a screen and right a screen from here.
That's a key.
98 rupee key there.
Wait a minute, did Bakudah check the armor side, the other armor side? Because I didn't see.
I don't think I've seen either
He
of
was
these.
okay.
Well, we saw the first forest one from Opno just a second ago. But...
Bakudah must have checked it though, because I don't think that he would go. Maybe he did. I don't. Oh, there it is. It was a heart.
Okay, heart's good. He might have got. Yeah, Bakudah might have it because he's got 5 hearts.
Yeah, that makes
And
a lot
let's
of
see,
sense.
and we got one out of a take any, and the other one could have been the Armos item.
Swag walks into the rock and loses more
Gets his
money.
Gets his money taken away. Bakudah checking out the any roads.
And more money gone.
Okay, you're right. That is the upper right.
So Casino Corner is doing very casino things because Vegas always wins. He is getting smacked just by all these things taking his money right now. Yeah, I thought it was the upper corner. So
Okay, 6 heart.
So he knows.
So now, yeah,
I don't
he's just
know.
gonna be able to grab the white sword if he goes down.
I'm not sure if he saw White Sword yet. I don't think he's been
He
down
hasn't.
there yet.
Yeah, opnopoint has seen it, but had only 3 hearts and was in no way able to pick it up.
Yeah,
Bakudah has not seen it, but now has 6 hearts, and will be able to pick it up as soon as he sees it.
I saw Opno had it because it was a weird.
It's a
the regular
shame
sword.
if he didn't. Yeah, if he didn't already have the candle, you could grab the candle there and just go pick up your white sword. But like, you might as well pick up that wood sword now and get to the white sword when you have offense on your way to the white sword.
And Opno's gonna
Meanwhile, level 1.
Yeah, level 1, and he's got. He didn't see that sword, so it's not going to be as free as. Oh, and it's Wizzy's. Yeah, he's living. He's leaving. He's definitely about to find this wood sword right now.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I'd dig this with the wood sword, especially knowing where that white sword is.
No, I'm not digging that. I'm definitely coming back for that one.
Yeah, and by sword we mean golf club.
Yeah. So he's gonna get his wood golf club, and he might try and go check for white sword after he's checked. I don't think we've seen this cave yet. That's a nice.
No, we haven't. Because Bakudah has yet to have bombs.
Yeah, I didn't think. Yeah.
So any place you have to bomb, we
trying.
have not seen unless Opno's done it.
He's trying right now to get
That's
some.
another
Oh, there
large
it is.
secret.
All right, he got some bombs. Bakudah finally.
Yeah,
gets
because
some
he finally could kill someone. Yeah, because the blue moblins will drop bombs a lot.
Yep, and he's about to lose.
Lose some more money.
Yeah, he's gonna lose even a smaller amount of money that he had compared to Opno.
Wow, and that he Bakudah down to half a heart. Let's hope he can get down to the coast and get his white sword before he takes another death.
He's playing with fire right now.
Yeah, careful these Tektites. Or not.
Takes the death.
It happens. Like, Tektites are rather unpredictable, and you're in a situation where you're down to half a heart.
We'll see if Opno dives. He's gonna probably, I wouldn't think that he would leave that waterfall unchecked, but we'll see what he does here. There's another.
Okay, Opno knows exactly where the white sword is. Now has the container heart.
He still might dive forward just because it's here when he finds it right now.
Yep.
So
maybe he'll get that Triforce too.
Yeah, he might do that.
Get our Candle Road checks from Bakudah, and there's level 9, not far from start, which is kind of nice.
Cool. Yeah, see, even with Wood Sword, I'm playing this because I don't want to. It's just kind of out of the way, so I'm at least going in to dig around in here. Yeah, see, he grabs try.
We'll see if he decides to do anything else. I'm guessing not, but it certainly could.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's gonna redive it yet or not. Let's see.
Yep,
Nope.
there's the up A.
I'll probably make the same. I don't know. I might go look around in that for a little bit with a sword, but
I mean, it's not the first place I would go back to.
I guess it's not. It's not that.
It is a place you go back to at some point. Like it's gonna be a smaller dungeon, but I'd want to have. I guess I'd want to have maybe a little better offense and/or a little better defense before going back in.
It's
and there's still a lot of overworld to check, a lot of levels to find. In fact, here's level 1. Oh, sorry, not 1, 5. There's level 5 for Bakudah.
And Opno picks up his 5 iron or whatever it is for him. White sword. There's level 5 that you just call level 1.
It's level 1. I mean 1-5, you know.
Same thing. It's kind of.
Bakudah down to 0 money, but he does have a couple of bombs, so he should be able to get his white sword. It's in, I think it's the one after this.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna find it and be able to pick it up, so that's good. And
right, because there's that. I think this is. Oh wait, that's the 35. Okay, we got a map, and it looks like there's a good chance we're ladder blocked. No, we are ladder blocked. We are 100% ladder blocked, unless there's a transport to get around it.
So here's where the fun begins. Always a treat with the early ladder block.
It is level 5, so there will be a transport staircase somewhere, but it doesn't have to be a useful transport staircase.
Well, maybe he is ladder. Yeah, he's ladder block.
And Big Dogger Gaze in the forest. Well, we are in level 5.
Well,
and
that's not true. That's not true. He could.
Yeah, we don't know if the transport might go around it.
It could be a transport, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like the transport will take us somewhere. It is available, but does it take us? Yeah, it does take us past the ladder block. Okay.
So that isn't ladder blocks.
Useless hint.
Always the best. A lot of gorillas.
This could be an item. And it is.
Let's see. And
it's a bow. An early bow is nice.
So half the mystery solved pretty early.
So Bakudah not sticking into level 5, unfortunately, is going to miss that bow for now.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he left level 5 to begin with. I think he just wants to check more stuff. I don't think he's seen Coast yet, and he didn't check this either.
Yeah, this is where he died, so he didn't see this entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Could go straight back into 5 from here if he wants to.
Yep.
Oh, well that's I can't kill that guy. We can kill him, and we can see if there's something here.
Yeah.
There's not.
Somebody knows there's no block there either.
So there's nothing we can... Well, I mean, it's possible you might need to go through there to get to the lower room. But it's also just it's very likely that the lower room is needless, so...
Yeah, you say that, but... I've seen worse.
Let's see what this does. Okay.
Nada.
You gotta take the key. You gotta open the key door or not bother. Okay.
There's a nice tea room.
Yep. Yeah, should be able to bomb. Death Mountain for level 2. Okay, we should be able to go down. Nice double fairies. Here's your Triforce.
He's almost cleared the whole thing. He's not. Well, see.
Well, kill the Moldorm anyway.
Yeah, I would see what's in there at least. It might be worse just to tease yourself, but
It's just a compass.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Okay, so the floor drop it may be ladder blocked.
Oh, he's not gonna leave yet. Does he have more room?
Yeah, we can still have. Oh, we're gonna go hints. Okay, the first hint was useless. Second hint. Both hints.
He can bomb. I didn't realize.
Yeah, there's the retry. Okay, now we can get here. Okay, get a key out of it. That's nice. Now we can get to this last room here. This is north of the ladder block.
Mm-hmm. One more, I think. Yeah.
Well, this is the... Oh, wait, you're right. Oh, there's the other item. Okay, grab the heart, grab the Triforce, get out.
So a bow and a heart and 5, you can grab his tri and he's done.
There was... Yeah, we could have got that last hint. I didn't see what it said.
Yeah,
anyone catch the last hint?
Bakudah has no keys.
Yeah, I don't know that Opno had any keys walking in here.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Also, not really that useful. We had that was sometimes referred to as the pity heart. 28 rupees for that. That's
I don't think hearts is earlier pity at all. Though. I mean, sometimes you like can't find a heart at all, and you're like, man.
Yeah, here's a store. Yeah, here's a store. It's selling me a heart. I'm gonna buy. Okay, so opnopoint done in 5. A good 5 for him. Gets the bow, gets around the ladder block, gets the second item as a heart container. Bakudah Meanlife is level 8. Only thing we know about 8 is that it has a magic boomerang. Opnopoint got that earlier. Bakudah having a white sword is going to be able to do a little bit more with this. He's going to do a little bit of rupee boss farming. Looks like he's just going to do it. Oh, right. Yeah, it's not even just if you don't pick up the entire amount of money. If you don't leave the room, it doesn't save that the enemy, so to speak, is killed. So you can just do this as many times as you want with an up A continue. And Bakudah wants money. And he's gonna keep. I don't know if he's gonna keep going for a blue ring or something, or maybe to buy a couple of keys to help him out.
Yeah, he's loading up. I mean, it's not a bad play. This is what Opno did earlier, but he's just taking it to an extreme where Opno did a little bit. Opno knows where it is, though. I mean, he can always go back and do the same thing. I
don't think he can anymore, because I believe he did finally leave. He did finally leave the room. So.
Okay, gotcha.
Once you leave the room, the rupee boss stays dead.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing I don't really utilize, and I probably should start doing that. But that's a great trick.
Another small secret for Opno. And Bakudah's gonna have to be a little bit careful here. Does get a nice bomb drop, which will be useful.
And the room drops nada. And there's no.
Let's see if he can clip this. Because it would be nicer to not have to kill the Dark Nuts. This is the transport, though.
Always a transport. Sometimes it's...
God.
Oh, God.
Hi, Goma. That's terrible. Yeah, I thought Opno took a different transport in this 8. So that could be a segmented 8. Well, hopefully we'll get to see the map at some point.
Yeah, probably. Somebody will probably end up with it.
Map or book. Oh, chat's saying he didn't take a transport. Okay, so... There's level 6 for Bakudah. You might be able to pirouette that key door, too. It's a nice friendly, I mean, as friendly as it gets enemy set with the gorillas, so we might stay in here a bit. Even though 6 is a notoriously large dungeon, since it is the largest of the front set. Those of you that don't know, 1 through 6 share a grid, and they get bigger as the number gets higher. And then 7 through 9 share the other grid with the same caveat.
I had the infamous giant F as my 6 in my last race.
Nice.
I don't know if you caught that or not, but it was literally the shape of a giant F with a tiny, like little piece that looked like a Tetris like segment.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a very fun dungeon.
Okay, we're gonna bomb to the left here. Some Stalfos to kill.
There's a cheap candle there too. I mean, they
Of course, it's the transport.
Yeah, it's always the transport.
Always the transport.
Opno's
Who takes a death?
Opno's stacking up money, but he loses some there.
I'd like to see him try and pirouette that key door.
He's gonna pick up a couple keys probably here.
Yeah, we're somewhat key starved early.
He picked up 1. I think bakudah just has to like pick. Maybe he's just gonna stick.
Could be an item.
Could be. It is.
It's okay. It's a heart container. We'll take it.
Yeah, I think bakudah's been popping in and out of a lot of dungeons. I think now it's like, especially against this opponent, it's like you gotta just stay inside and stick it out.
Yeah, at some point you have to just start digging the dungeons.
I probably don't stick around and start in 6, but that's me personally.
I think it's just that's the one he happened to be in at the time.
Yeah, I mean, it could work out for him too, though. I mean, you don't know what's what, so.
Alright, let's see what's here.
Ooh, that's a tough death. I'm not sure how deep he was in that 6, but I feel like he was dug in there pretty good. $13 bombs, that's always a treat. I don't know how much they're worth till now. I'm not sure if he bought an arrow either. Maybe he's about to do it. Yeah, that's a good play. For 67, I mean...
You're still doing exploration, so there's still door repairs.
Yeah.
Okay, bakudah has now found both items in 6. We have a heart container on the floor, so if you could just manage to find this Triforce, you will be done with this dungeon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a Valentine's Day 6, and he's gonna have to try and get out now.
Yeah, 6 without a map, though. Not fun. He's gonna burn the key. And find another key door and a ladder block. That's unfortunate.
You should have tried it. I would pirouette that door.
Yeah, try and pirouette the door. No, go back, pirouette the door. You totally can do it. Should be able to go to the right and come back and get that pirouette. And we're gonna see a map to 7. Oh boy.
Looks like a penguin face.
Yeah, it does. There's a little eyeball in the center.
or like a pigeon. It looks like a cartoon pigeon.
Oh, hi, Patra.
That dungeon was a W, somebody said in chat. It really was. That netted me a ladder. Everyone was screaming. I watched the playback, and everyone was telling me it's such a bad play. Don't dig this. Please leave. And I found the ladder, and everyone's like going crazy. I had in my head. I narrowed down to 2 dungeons, so it really I Merkstradamused it, and it worked out. But we got a staircase,
and of course it's transport. We're gonna take it.
I wouldn't mind the 7 just because I like how the map looks. So kind of.
That is a fun map. And hello, Goma. But opnopoint has a bow and arrow and is able to kill this one.
Yeah, that was that bow is already paying, our arrows already paying dividend.
Yep. Not to mention that bow that he got out of level 5.
Mm-hmm.
A key that you can't get.
What a treat. This is
bakudah almost at max money. I don't remember what the price of the blue ring was, but it wouldn't surprise me if he were to prioritize getting that blue ring relatively soon.
Yeah, that's what if I'm stacked up with money, that's the first thing I'm going for.
I'm trying to do this screen scroll.
As people are putting penguin
I know, right?
I just caught that. Trying to think of it. What was the penguin cartoon? Was what was that Willy guy? I think he was a penguin. That's an old cartoon. You gotta be pretty old to remember that. That's gonna bother me now.
Ah, there's the max out.
Chili
He's gonna
Willy.
save it. Yeah, this is gonna be a blue ring purchase.
Yeah, and that's a power move too, because we don't know what the rest of the dungeons looks like. I mean, Abno's obviously navigating pretty good, so I still like to play though. I mean, if you start running into some really crazy like Wizrobe stuff, like I'm still kind of liking that play. Especially like, I mean, you know, he could take a different route right now in net, like in any key. So really, we'll just demonetize the buying of that key, that early key, and I mean the arrow is a good buy, but
well, bakudah not having found the bow yet, no reason to necessarily prioritize the arrows. So obviously, it's nice if you pick up the bow and get the already have the arrows.
Oh yeah, no, bakudah needs to get in 5 and just knock it out. I think it was 5, right? Was that 5 where the bow was?
Yeah, it's at 5. 5 has the bow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the only item we've seen so far. No, sorry, we saw the boomerang in 8.
Mm-hmm.
2 hearts in 6 and a second heart in 5. opnopoint probably looking for level 2 up here, because we did get the hint that Sedidongo was on somewhere in Death Mountain. And there it is.
2.
Very pink level 2.
That's more of a grimace color. A purplish. Maybe like a grape color. We're already finding the shoot here. On the map.
My god, what is with these segments? And it's a level 2 segment. Like, I've seen... Oh, and a very nice find for opnopoint, that red ring on the floor. Now, you might be thinking, well, maybe bakudah shouldn't have bought that blue ring with that red ring basically free, but bakudah doesn't know that red ring is free. B, he doesn't even have the hint yet that level 2 is in Death Mountain. So it might be a while before he gets to that.
Yeah, you have to buy a blue ring to find a red ring, unfortunately. And...
There are times. Unfortunately, this room is not nice, but let's grab the... Yeah, you want to grab the key and maybe just up A out? Yeah, because then you can use the key in one of these rooms.
Yeah, that's some...
Honestly, I might grab this key and go to a nicer dungeon, like level 5.
It looks like he's gonna do that. But now, like I said, now Opno's starting to like pull ahead and find stuff. He's got bow, he's got arrow, he's got red ring.
Yep.
So he's really got to start about, just like I said, knock something out here and start, you know.
Yeah, the lack of keys for bakudah is really hurting him right now.
And he knows where some of the dungeons are. I mean,
Yeah, he knows where 4 is, but I don't think either runner is going to go back to 4 unless forced to. Level 5 is an option. I could go back to 6, but 6 is just looking for a Triforce, so I don't think I go back to 6 until I'm basically otherwise in go mode. Now, of course, we haven't found silvers yet. Silvers are often kind of an equalizer. You know, if the silver, you know, you get somebody that digs for silvers in 9, the other player finds the silvers, that could be a big deal.
And Bakuda makes the good play and goes back into 5.
Yeah,
So
he's gonna go back into 5. Hopefully, he explores this fully. He'll get an extra heart for this, but he'll also get a bow. Most importantly,
I think that's the difference right now. I think they're both kind of like health-wise close, maybe a little bit off, but I mean, Bakuda has a blue ring and a few more hearts, and you know, and Opno is got a red ring.
Keys. Opno's gonna go back into 1. This makes sense. He's got better defense, better offense. Actually, did he even have? Actually, he might have had the woods, because this is pretty close to where the wood sword was. But
yeah, I think he had wood sword and then dipped. But he saw that room and left immediately. Yeah, that. I would go for that one. That's the play I would make.
That's just a nice little bird there.
Yeah, it looks like okay. That looks like the Roadrunner.
Yeah, you know what? I totally buy that.
Every time there's a bird right now.
I know, right?
Weird.
Meanwhile, Bakuda needs to find that transport staircase that gets him to the top of this level. This 5 has a lot of somewhat bait ladder blocks that don't actually stop you from getting things. And if he can work his way around the way Opno did. There's the hint for the level you're in, classic. I feel like the bow is really free on the floor, so you should at least be able to get that. Well, I'm sorry you're out of bubblegum. I think you need to bomb up here. Just bomb. That could hurt. That could be a real problem.
I don't know where Opno's netted so many keys, because I saw he bought the 1, but he definitely picked up. I don't know if he just got through a door and then netted a bunch from other stuff. I mean, I think that's kind of what the case has been, because it doesn't seem like I've only watched him buy 1 key so far. So I mean,
here's the bow. This is the bow. It was the staircase item.
Yeah, bow staircase. And there's
the ladder in 1. Wow. Okay.
That's a big play.
Yep. That's a really nice find for Opno. Yeah, I don't know when Bakuda gets back to 1 to get that. Of course, the ladder isn't always required. That's something you want to be betting on if you can avoid it, though. And book on the floor.
Oh, just book laying there on the floor in the same dungeon as ladder.
So that's 2 items out of 1. Yeah, Zelda's room can't have anything. Yeah, there's that. Actually, I mean, there's not even anything there. There's not even a key there if you kill the Aquamentus. And he does have, kill these gorillas and see if you can get some bombs from them, because you need them. Yeah, there you go.
He needs that right now. Opno's gonna ladder clip over this T and see if there's anything hiding in that corner over there.
You might have to reset this room a few times to get the ropes to spawn on the outside. But it does need to go through that way. Don't leave. There's more to do here.
Oh, it's only. Did he grab the Triforce out of there?
He did
or
not grab the Triforce. He got the bow, which is the most important thing. Did not find the heart, which is, pretty minor. But did not get the Triforce.
Yeah, see, I mean, that's a problem. Like, when you go in somewhere, like, you can't just be bouncing around. It could work to your advantage, but against somebody as a high-level player as Opno is, it's going to kill you. I mean, ultimately, that is going to murder you. Unless, well, maybe he's just going for a refill. I mean...
Yeah, that could be... no, if he was just going for the refill, you wouldn't obey save.
Yeah.
Because he was closer there than he is now.
Let's see where he goes. I'm curious.
Oh my god, and an any key. Wow. Okay, so this was a stacked one.
Yeah, that one is
Ladder,
loaded.
book, any key.
Yeah, he's about to crush if he
Yep. Like, Bakudah needs to dig silvers out of somewhere bad that Opno doesn't
that's
get
like the
to,
one
just to be in this race.
That's the one thing he could do to save himself right now. That's pretty much going to be the one thing. Because that one just was murder, she wrote.
Yeah, that was such a stacked one. And it's a shame because even if Bakudah had just found the second heart container, putting him at 10, he at least would have been eligible for a magic sword should it decide to show up.
I think this is kind of an okay play, though. He's going to find the prescription just now.
Yep.
So you can buy some medicine. And I want to say 2 was up here. I think that's where that red ring was.
Yes.
Where that red ring was.
Yeah, 2 is up here with the red ring.
I'm not sure what dungeons he's missing right now, but this is probably going to be a couple of the last ones.
Okay, so here's 7. I believe we're missing 3.
I'm not sure. Did Opno do stuff in 7? I don't remember.
I don't recall
I think he did. I remember.
Oh, look at that. See, it is a segment. Oh, that 6 is so disgusting. No wonder Bakudah was having so much trouble in this dungeon. Like, look at this. Like,
that is weird.
If you don't know where to use your bombs in this level 6, you're just in trouble. That's terrible.
That's like a baby 8 or something. That's a really weird. Like, not the number 8, like a dungeon 8. Like, that's just like a weird thing. I guess it kind of looks like a number 8 too, with like a tail or something. Or another bird. And Bakudah's doing level 7 things.
Yeah, chat saying 1 through 5 took the good rooms, and this is what's left.
For real.
Yeah, this has to bomb up here. He tried it. I don't think he put the bomb in the right place, because that's gotta bomb unless both transport staircases go to the segment, which I suppose is possible.
I think that might have been an error. Maybe that was... I don't know. I would have definitely...
It is possible to miss the bomb spot.
Oh, I know.
The hitbox is pretty big, but I have definitely seen it before.
There's also weird rules, like that thing that happened in the Yumi race, and I never had seen that ever before.
Okay, so it's good that Bakudah didn't stay in level 6 for the Triforce because it is ladder blocked. Unless he, well, I guess no, we could have worked around it from here. We saw this room on Bakudah's side. He just needed to go up one. In fact, he might have even taken a death there.
You could stab it a little bit more. There you go.
Yeah, Patra kill over on Bakudah's side. Just needs to get the center. Yeah, once you get down to just the center, this isn't so bad.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought that was a heart in 6. Saw that before.
Yep. But yeah, unfortunately, Bakudah did not go one room. Oh wait, yeah, okay, this is the heart. But yeah, one room north of the previous staircase. I know we saw this Guria staircase. He could have gotten the Triforce. There is one more heart in here. On the floor somewhere. Opno's gonna take the staircase where this goes. We'll find out if he really did bomb wrong. Okay, so that wall might not have bombed.
That was a weird thing.
Okay, that is such. What a dumb segment.
I really thought it was like something like a weird rule that just happened.
Yeah. Yep. That is such a dumb segment.
I didn't think it was a possibility. I thought maybe he made a mistake, but that is a weird one there.
Yep.
I would have definitely wasted an extra bomb to check that personally.
Oh, and there's the map that Bakudah never got out of here, which would have helped him so much.
So he sees where the try is. He's probably just gonna go grab that and get out of here now.
Yeah, Bakudah done with whatever I don't know if he's gotten anything out of 7, but he is done with it. Does need to get a couple screens over to get to level 2. Nope, not done with it. Just wanted to... no, it's done. Yes.
He might be farming bombs. Yeah, he's farming bombs.
Oh yeah, so you know what it was? I just realized that. Remember we kept saying level 6 do the pirouette, and that was if he'd gone and done that and gone to the right there, he could have gotten the map, which again would have helped a lot. Wow, these blue Octoroks just not wanting to drop bombs.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Either they're like just hooking you up, or sometimes they won't give you anything.
There we go. There we got a bomb. Yep, there's the floor heart for Opno. You can grab that. Now is eligible to try for Magic Sword. And it's going to go ahead and get his Triforce and leave 6 forever.
Looks like he's trying.
Sad how close.
That was a good play.
Was. Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad how close Bakudah was to just being done with this 6 already.
Bakudah did just pirouette this room though. I mean, this is not going to net you anything here, but
no, because this room can't drop.
Nope. Oh, that big square will never give you anything. Not as far as I know, anyway.
Yeah, no, it can't. Definitely it was definitely one of the rooms that can't drop. And Bakudah without yeah, he hasn't bought arrows yet, so he can't do anything here.
Nope.
And there's level 8 for Opno.
And there's a nice Gleeok sitting there waiting. Blue ring and white sword, you should be able to dismantle this thing pretty fast, though. Firebolts won't do much to you.
There we go.
Okay.
And you never have to kill it again.
Yep. And some ropes.
Yeah, I mean, they're orange ropes, so not quite so bad, but I think I'm just leaving this room.
I'm killing that room just to see. I'm not sure if he got a floor drop, but I don't think he has one yet.
That's fair. Grab the bombs, though. Grab the bombs. Thank you.
Yeah, also bombs is,
He gets a key out of it, that's good.
He needs a key bad, so I mean...
He does. And he needed those bombs bad, too, so that worked out well.
Mm-hmm. And Opno's dismantling 8 now. Probably thinking silvers are in here.
I mean, they could be. We do know the boomerang is here, but we don't know what anything else here is.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a witch's face looking to the right. With that big, like, witch nose.
Oh, hey, try, compass in level 7. Yeah, but you're not going through that room.
Oh, I'm not going through that. Gotta figure out a way around it. That was the Goma room. The Goma room is the...
That's unfortunate for Bakudah.
He does have, the bow, though, so...
Yeah, but he doesn't have arrows.
Mm-mm. That room's not gonna net anything.
Yeah, this 8 is so bad.
I don't think it's that bad. Honestly, if this was Wizard Robes, it'd be worse. This is bad, but...
I'm thinking about the map, yeah. I mean, I definitely will, in general, especially without Magic Sword, I'm going to prefer the darkness here.
You know what, though? Even for an 8, though, this is still kind of linear-ish, except that right side with, like, those little branches. But
yeah, yep.
It's not crazy. I mean, we'll see if there's any blocks and stuff though. That would make it just way worse. And Bakudah's in 2 now.
Yeah, he needs to stay here and get his map. Bakudah, kill the last enemy!
Yeah, get the map. I mean, at
Kill
least you can-
Bakudah! Go back! Kill the last enemy! Get the map!
I think he's just going to farm bombs.
Yeah, but get the map first, so you know.
See, this is
See, now he has to completely... I mean, granted, those are not difficult enemies to kill, but now he has to kill all of them again just to get this map.
He does, and that's what I was gonna say. Like, this is really like.
And this is... See, he's wasting these bombs here, you know? Like, he just got a 4-pack. Oh, kill them! Kill the enemies!
Yeah, I'm getting the map there. Or at least, see, it could be something else.
He doesn't know it's the map, but he hasn't killed all the enemies.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Like, you want to see, like, even if it's, you know, he doesn't have a key, so he can't go further anyway. But at least now he would know not to waste his bombs.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's falling apart here or what.
Like, it's not like it's not a wizard room, you know. It's a they're.
I mean, he's definitely farming the enemies, but I'm not sure why. Like, you already checked almost all those walls. You got 2. All right, if you're gonna grab bombs and go check other stuff, fine. Like, that makes a little more sense. But I thought he was just gonna go back in there again. I was like, it doesn't make any sense. I also don't know what he's chasing at this point because I don't think he can't be missing many dungeons.
Buy the key. Buy the key.
Yeah, he needs keys. Honestly, that would be a power play.
Oh God! Like that first room. I mean, I would be killing those gels for a key, and then you get a. This is not. Oh, that's not good. You know, and then when it ends up being the map, at least it tells you something. Like, this is just continuing to this snowball.
Well, it's like this. Like, you're starting to see the differences between an 8 seed and I think Bakudah was a 24.
No, he was 24. That's right.
I'm not sure what his record was, so like I don't want to like start, you know, saying stuff. I think Opno, if he didn't reset, me and him are really close. He could have been 3-0, and I could have been 2-1, so could have definitely played out different. But you're seeing Opno he's optimizing his run more and not going in and out of dungeons. He's staying in it, digging it. His bombs aren't running out as much. So it's like all those like little things, they're all adding up, and you could see that because Opno has a ton of stuff, and he's up 4 Triforces to 1 at the moment. The silvers could still save, but I think Bakudah's running out of time on this one right now.
Yeah. We're getting to the point where like Bakudah needs the silvers to be in a bad place that Opno doesn't find quickly. He needs a bad 9 that Opno digs deep for silvers, where he finds the silvers elsewhere.
And even that, he's running out of time, because I'm pretty sure Opno's dug 1, 4, 5, and 6 maybe full. So, I mean, with the exception of like 7, he's probably going to look in 2 and 3 just because they're small dungeons. And he's already halfway through 8. So, I mean, you're really like against father time at this point.
Yeah. Of note, this is the first we've seen a level 3. This was in the bomb spot in the bottom southwest corner.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Nobody's seen this one yet?
Yeah, we haven't seen this yet, which makes sense because neither runner had bombs when they were here if they were even here earlier.
And a ladder block.
Yep. Can't get past that right now. See if there's a workaround for it.
Yeah, I think most of the higher seeds, and that goes for me, for Opno, for anybody. If you get like, if a higher seed gets like lucky and like just can get go mode quick, I mean, or you know, find something that you are having trouble finding, like it can be over real quick, or you know, it'd just be so hard to catch up.
This hopefully is the item, and this is not okay. It is just a heart container, but it is the item. It does mean that when Bakudah finds Magic Sword, we'll be able to at least try to pick it up.
Yeah,
At this rate, though, we're running out of places that we haven't seen at all.
And even that is like, you know, like that was kind of one of the things he had up on Opno for a little bit there. He had a couple more hearts, and now they're like dead even. So I mean, even that mags check, like that stuff's starting to, you know, it's deflated at this point.
Okay, so we've got the map of level 3. So is that a microscope? I think it's a microscope. And power bracelet for Opno. This could delay him getting into level 3, because I know I'd be following that power bracelet looking for level 3.
Yeah, Tharkus in chat says there's such a bit, well, you know what? There is definitely like a big gap for people that haven't played or like vet runners and stuff. But I mean, look at Yumi though, is a vet runner and he got knocked out already. Or look at you know, there's other people that are good players getting upset. I mean, so I think Rando's just gonna Rando sometimes, and sometimes people. I mean, I lost a match on Saturday or Friday night, and I was sweating myself. So.
Yeah, given the way the seeding was done in the first place, I feel like the seeding doesn't mean a whole lot.
It does. I think some people have easier brackets than others, but
but I mean, I mean, there's just so many 2-1s. Like the difference between the top the top seeded 2-1 and the bottom seeded 2-1 is not going to be very much.
No, I agree. I think it's starting. I mean, Tarkus said it's starting to filter itself out, and I thought it even did a little bit the first round, and now I think it's going to happen even more so. But you know, like me, I have somebody like DK who's been crushing it, and he's been really good. So I mean, you know, I think me and him are very evenly matched. Where there's other brackets aren't as even as me. Like, and I think this might even be one of those where Bakudah is definitely a big underdog compared to Opno, who is just crushes seeds sometimes.
Yeah, I do. There was one player that was 1 and 2 that got in. With the tiebreaker, and that may have, if Bakudah is the 24th seed, I believe that's going to be him, and that we might be seeing that here. He does get a key. You don't need to kill that guy. You already got the key. I have a bad feeling though that the Triforce is behind the ladder block, and possibly the item is one or both of the item in the Triforce. We haven't seen this room yet, so this could be something.
Found the Triforce now because that was the compass. So
yeah, there. Oh, yep. There's the compass for Bakudah. Meanwhile, opnopoint still digging out this massive 8.
Oh, maybe Bakudah just got one too, but yeah, Opno.
Yeah,
I believe
I see a compass. Well, he's got a blinking dot on his map too. So
maybe we both just got a compass. I was watching Opno, and I think we were watching Bakudah.
Yep. I mean, they're both exploring new territory, so hard to keep an eye on both as much as we try.
at least we're both doing our due diligence. You're watching one, and I'm watching the other at the moment. So.
Oh, that's gross.
That's a dum room.
Yep.
Yeah, that is also a big one. Darkus also says in chat that looks like Bakudah's gonna check this last room, knowing what rooms drop and stuff like that. And that's one of my weak points. Like,
yeah, me
I
too.
think I'm a lot better now than I was before, but I still will clear a room, and then I'm like, why did I clear that room? You know, but against somebody that never makes those mistakes, like it will.
Yep.
It will lose you a couple minutes, you know. So.
Okay, well, we got both items out of 3 for Bakudah. I believe it was double hearts.
Yeah,
we do have the Triforce, so at least there's some progress there.
And the dumb room, that's Opno. Let's try, and he's gonna go.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know that he goes back in at this point. I don't know if we got a second or a third item in there.
Yeah, I'm not
chat,
sure.
If you caught it, like I don't. Oh, looks like a candle showed up. Our tracker. Let me make sure I get it right. Our tracker Darthling doing a great job.
He's got power bracelet. I see power bracelet was 8. And
Power
we
bracelet
know,
was also 8. We did see that.
and
Okay,
the
so that's all the
boomerang,
items
so-
out of 8.
Yeah.
Right, because the power bracelet's gonna slow him down. He's looking for 3. He's found all his other dungeons, and I think he's gonna prioritize those.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time
yeah.
before he goes and does those last checks. He's gonna check power bracelet spots, but it's just only because he's closer right now. He's thinking that one
arrows
of
for
them
Bakudah. That's good.
that's a good play for him right now.
Looks like we have a second. Did we get a heart on the floor in 2?
He left a candle in the stairs, so the red candle's in 8.
Yes. Yeah, we see it marked there on the tracker. Yeah, trackers always are MVPs. We couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, Darth has been tracking a lot too. Darth is getting he's done comms for me. I think he might have tracked one of mine too. He's been doing a lot of work.
Okay, Opno, where are we? Oh, we're gonna check this other power bracelet spot. Ah, there's Magic Sword.
Yeah, there's Mags.
And it's a minimum. Oh, wow.
That's this is not gonna be good for Bakudah.
No, I mean Bakudah needs that. Doesn't hard require that power bracelet. Might even just leave it. Like he has all his dungeons. And is very likely not gonna get.
Yeah.
Oh, nice segment in 4. Yeah, 4 could have silvers. We did not get we got the Triforce out of here very quickly, but we did not get the.
We think it's a golf club violin. Looks like a machete too. I don't even know. At this point.
I mean, a field hockey stick does look a lot like a golf club. I don't know.
The other one looked like a golf club. This one looks like this one looks like a machete. There's a raft.
Raft on the floor in 4, but we know we don't need that.
I mean,
that could still distract Opno a little bit. Probably does check those raft spots.
I'm telling you, I'm giving you the Opno playbook right now. So I said,
kill the gels. Please kill the gels.
Like I said, he's gonna check this because it's a small dungeon, and he's looking for silvers.
He killed all but 1 gel earlier, and that room has. Oh, this was the map room, but I feel like maybe there was a key there or something. And there's the free red ring.
He's kicking himself for not finding that one earlier. And he's
ladder block.
He can go do 1 though. He can get 1 done with the red ring and all those million hearts.
Yes, he can. And unfortunately, even though he has enough hearts for that magic sword without the power bracelet, he can't get it.
Yeah, he doesn't know where it is. He has no idea. He might have it narrowed down now, though, depending on how good or bad he's tracking. Because he's checked a lot. So, I mean, he definitely hasn't seen it, and we have. So he knows it's out there, and he doesn't, by the time he finds it, he's going to be a dead duck, though.
Nice, +3 bomb upgrade for Opno.
Yeah, at this point, you're taking that.
Still looking for the staircase item.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna dig staircase out. I think one thing is he knows that he's probably outmatched his opponent, or has that. I would think that against such a lower seed, or if he's watching his play, which I know Opno hangs out in a lot of chats watching, so he probably has a good idea how Bakudah plays. And
one thing I will say, if you're I've seen it in other randomizers. I've seen it in this one. If you get too complacent about who your opponent is, that can come back to bite you. It isn't likely going to here, because it looks like Opno is going to be continuing to be thorough. In which case he'll probably find the silvers if they're available.
In my he's way too far ahead at this point. I mean, he has Mags,
but he doesn't know that.
Yeah, he doesn't. But he's got a lot going for him, and he's at an hour or 3. And for this seed, I mean.
Yeah.
It's not bad for where he's at right now.
In fact, we have both runners back and 4. Bakudah, and I don't like this. 4, you've got the Triforce out of here. This is not where you want to be.
If silvers isn't here.
But it is silvers. Okay. I mean, okay, so he does need to be in 4 at some point, but he has other, like, I believe, if that was, I didn't catch, was that behind any ladder blocks? Like, you need that ladder so badly right now.
I think it was just a transport to get there.
There's the raft for Bakudah. And there's a key, and again, you know, the key door there. Yeah, he's got 3 keys, but doesn't want to spend it.
The one literally solves all your problems. I mean, it literally will solve your entire.
Yep.
Suit. The silvers will help. I mean, it's too late now.
You need them,
but yeah, the silvers will help a lot. But that one, I mean, you need ladder regardless.
Yep.
I'm not even sure what Opno's looking for at this point.
He's looking for level 3.
Oh, he hasn't found 3 yet.
He hasn't found 3 yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so he's now done all his power bracelet checks. At least the power bracelet wasn't completely useless since he did get a magic sword out of it.
Yeah, he's like working on last locationing that spot. I hate leaving that spot just because of stuff like this.
It's an easy spot to miss.
He needs 7 too, though. So I mean,
yeah. So you go ahead. You do 7, and then you go back to the search for 3.
He's in the. What's that penguin's name? Wet Willie? What did we say before? Not Wet Willie. Chilly Willie.
Chilly Willie.
Chilly Willie.
Yep, and I don't recall if we actually got any hearts out of 7. We certainly didn't get any major items out of 7. But I think we're just gonna leave. Like, the only thing that could be here that could matter is a recorder.
Yeah, he doesn't need anything. I mean, that would be a weird block, but that could be the only thing. Yeah, no,
it can happen, but you get a Triforce that early in 7, I'm just leaving.
I mean, even Meat Block, he can take care of that if he ran into that right now. So, the recorder and even that, I mean, he's only missing, like, I don't know, a couple checks. So, I mean, he can even narrow that down.
There is a second item in 2. Well, he might be looking for the recorder, thinking that level 3 is behind the recorder. It's entirely possible he's forgotten about that corner of the map.
I think
which could keep things interesting if he has, but I'd hate to see that happen.
So here's my dumb brain and how it works, and probably how he's thinking too at the same time. He probably knows that he has to go to 7 and 2 over here, so he's gonna check.
Yeah, I think he must have been in this too before he had the ladder, because we're hard ladder blocked here.
Mm-hmm.
We can get that second item out of here, perhaps.
Yeah, so it's not that he's missing it. I think this is better routing more so than he's missing stuff right now.
Well, he is still missing 3, so if he finds a recorder, he's definitely going to want to take that to check that location. But yeah, we're not yet to the point where we can say that he's forgotten the spot where 3 is. Okay,
so let me rephrase. The routing to find 3, he's on a good path because he needed to come to 2 and 7 to get Chars anyway.
Absolutely. You do that. You do the things you know first, and then you go start looking for the things you don't know.
Exactly. I'm not sure how many spots he missed up here, though. He probably wanted.
I think he's got all of them. He maybe hasn't done East Death Mountain.
Yeah, well, he didn't check the power bracelet spot. We know that, and that was the first thing he went to. So. Right. And that's literally go mode if you find it. So.
Okay, Bakudah finds silvers, so that's at least he's done with 4 now. Yep. Hopefully he thinks to go back to 1 at this point. And also, lots of keys in level 2, but you would have had the ladder by the time you get here, so... Oh, Bakudah back into 8.
Yeah, it's not a good move.
Not ideal.
That's probably the kiss of death right there. You want to go to... I mean, I always preach that to so many people and like so many friends and new runners.
Smaller dungeons.
Get the smaller dungeons done, man. Like, just... You gotta look in them. Even
if there was ropes.
He found the recorder, by the way, just now. So
well, there you go. Now we don't have to worry about recorder for Opno. He's got everything he could possibly need, except location of level 3, which if he's keeping good track, he should know that the Deadwoods is the area he hasn't checked.
Let's see where the recorder's too. Yeah, he's gonna go do a recorder check probably here first.
Yep, but that'll put him really close to where 3 actually is, so that's good. He's
None
gonna
of
do this
them.
raft check, though.
He's gonna do a raft check too. Yeah, we might as well while he's here. Sure.
By the way, dumb question. Did we ever see the coast item?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like we saw it really early on. Somebody did take that route, but I forget.
I don't remember.
I can't remember what it is.
The ghost item.
It might have just been a heart.
I mean, at this point, there's not much left. It could be recorder or the wood boomerang, but
I feel like Opno routed that way and went up the coast, up the coast over there. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was, but I think we did see it at some point.
Oh wow, we have very expensive red potions. In fact, I don't think Opno can afford the red. He's just gonna grab a blue.
With red ring, you're good with one. At his level,
I mean, you can come back for the second blue if you want it to get to red. It's definitely cheaper.
Tracy.
And so it's a question of time versus money, and he didn't have enough money to buy the red.
Tracy, he ain't going back.
Okay.
He's not going back for it. He's going straight to 9, trust me. Opno's the man on a mission right now. He wants to get this over with, because he doesn't know where his opponent is.
He's gonna just slice through this. Yeah, he's
Oh
done with
my
3.
god. Yeah.
We're done with 3. I mean, it's 2 hearts, so he doesn't need them.
No, yeah.
And with a already pulled magic sword.
It could be wand. I don't think we saw wand.
We have not seen the wand. We saw 2 hearts from Bakudah in 3. I'm pretty.
Oh,
we might not have seen the second item. We might not have seen the second item because it might have been behind that ladder.
One could be a 9. One could be.
It can. Yep. Everything we have not seen yet can be a 9, which is wand and wood boomerang.
Mm-hmm. And here's 9.
Okay, not a terrible 9. It's
still pretty big.
Yep. Also, not an easy one to count because a lot of those columns are not full.
Oh, I don't even know how people count. People are like.
Oh no, it's easy. You do a little bit of multiplication, a little bit of subtraction, and you can usually figure it out with the big blocky ones. But this one has only 1 full column. This one's a little more difficult.
Listen, Tracy, all of us aren't that smart and good with math, okay? So
that's fair.
Reading,
This one though, yeah, this one is going to take some counting to do properly. So
I think people figure that out though. And they're like, "Oh, this is a 43-room dungeon." I'm like, "How the hell do you do that quick?"
See, 16 blanks. That's how you tell it. Although, is that including the last column? Yeah, I see exactly, Darthling. Exactly, saying that he teaches math, he doesn't want to do this one. Oh, wand on the coast.
Oh, wand was on the coast. Okay, I didn't.
With magic sword, you don't really need to bother with that.
No, it's still nice to have though. But I think Bakudah hasn't even seen the ladder still, and I think Opno was like, "I'm good. I'm not going to waste time over there."
There's a nice little segment, the type of segment that we don't mind quite as much because it doesn't mean an extra staircase because the actual rooms connect, but since you can't get from one to the other, you have to have some transport that goes there. Also, a Dark Nut 9, I mean, ideally you want a Guria 9, but if you're not going to get a Guria 9, I'd definitely rather have a Dark Nut 9 than a Wizrobe.
Yeah, exactly. It's the lesser evil, but not the best evil. It's the medium evil.
Yeah, there you go.
Medium evil.
I mean, with this flag set, yeah. I mean, in other flag sets, where you can have like.
I mean,
Dark Nuts and Wizrobes in the same dungeon, which is one of the reasons why we didn't do that. with
his 9 iron or whatever he has there, and then he's slicing through everything at this point. Yep. Anyway.
Also, what are we looking for here?
Oh, he might be looking for compass or.
Specifically, the things that we look for in level 9.
Oh, I mean, he's looking for what does everyone always say?
The roar in the door.
The roar in the door, yeah.
Yep. So the roar being the sound of Ganon, which is in any adjacent, orthogonally adjacent room to the one you're in. And of course, the shutter door that doesn't open unless... The single shutter door that only opens after Ganon's killed and doesn't open any other way. Like, not that one.
We know that.
Silver's Lie Elsewhere. Thanks. We knew that, but, you know, thanks
Metroid,
anyway.
Metroid MST is not looking for the roar in the door. He's looking for a good time, he says in chat. Oh, I'm here, so obviously you're having a good time.
There you go. Yeah, nothing there. I mean, you could check those rooms to see if they give you a hint to where
I do
either
like
Ganon or Zelda, but you know, it's also okay to skip it. That's the only thing you're finding there.
If I'm slicing through stuff, I'm definitely. I mean, you know, people are like, "Why are you killing that?" I'm like, "Dude, I want a compass here." I mean,
no, that's exactly why you're killing.
Yeah,
you're going through enemies.
Some of these ones, when it's all like branched out, like that left side is too, it could get like weird and like. He's a good tracker. I mean, I'm sure he's not having too many issues, but it's probably more of a pain than anything.
Oh, and we now know that we can kill a manhandler to get a compass.
Oh,
baby!
Oh,
that
man,
just got spicy.
I jinxed that one, but it could be just a ladder that takes a shoot.
Well, that entire upper area is blocked by that meat block. Now, there could be a transport to get past it. It could be that there's nothing there. But it is definitely notable that there is a meat block that does block rooms, which often is not the case.
What a twist.
So now I'm taking transport staircases if I could find them.
Yeah, I'm definitely... I like to look and see where they go just to begin with. I might peek my head out. It varies for me, but I usually at least will peek in and see where it leads me to.
Yeah, like the argument... there's two schools of thought. One is don't take staircases until the game tells you to take staircases, which is, I think, reasonable. And then there's the school of thought that says, take all the staircases, because every time you take one, you see both sides, and you can kind of get an idea of things you don't have to check later.
I mean, for all we know, there's nothing up there. Now,
there's no guarantee there's anything there.
Now, we also know that Zelda 1 is evil, and there definitely is something up there. So, I mean, that's my theory on that.
Well, chat's saying that he found Zelda, and I'm not entirely sure...
Oh, he did see Z? I didn't see the door. I must have missed that.
Let's see. Were we up here before? We were up. Maybe we were? Okay. I don't remember.
That doesn't mean the pig's not up there.
Oh, okay. Chat's saying the bait block had a shutter that didn't open north of it. Interesting. So, yeah. So the question is there another way to get up there?
Yeah, that's what I said. There could definitely be another door or a chute that goes up there.
Now, the question then becomes, if you don't find a different path before you find Ganon, do you go by the meat just because you know that answer works, or do you try and get around?
I'm routing this whole thing till I figure it out. I'm definitely not going to grab meat and waste time, because he doesn't know where Bakudah is right now. Now, granted, he's way ahead of him, but he doesn't know that.
But if you need the meat, you're just wasting time. And if you don't need the meat, you still may be wasting time trying to get around it. You know,
I'm leaving that as the last option. I mean, maybe he's down to his last option. I'm not sure if he checked left door yet. No, not yet.
The last two rooms in there are its own little segment. He hasn't bombed down. He could try that. I think that's... Nope. Can't bomb down. Could clip this, but there has to be another way to get to that spot, because it'll never... No, you can't. Don't need to clip it. You can just go up like that.
He clipped it for you anyway.
You clipped it anyway, yeah. Okay, let's see what's up this way.
No, he didn't, Charles. Bakudah is... way behind. There's the roar where we were looking for.
Looks like we're gonna just have to kill these dark nuts and then we can fight Ganon.
One was really loaded trails, and it was a Wizrobe dungeon, and Bakudah didn't go into it, and he literally has just been getting slaughtered on this one because of that.
Yes, yeah. Look at the tracker. We had a book, we had a ladder, we had any key, all in level 1. Yeah, one was I mean, literally the key to this seed.
Yeah, also lack of keys, definitely.
Oh gosh, there's another little segment to the left of this room.
Oh, I saw.
You know what? I've seen enough that I'm going and buying that bait.
Well, they said that he sold the Zelda door, so I'm.
Yeah, apparently it's above the bait room. Oh,
it's above the bait room. Oh, gotcha. That I didn't know.
Yeah, so okay, we're gonna try this transport, which is not a transport at all. It's the wood boomerang. Last item seen.
What a treat. What we've been waiting for the whole game.
Yeah, I would just honestly at this point staying in here, unless if there isn't a way to get past the bait with the transport, and we've seen a lot of the transports.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many transports he has.
Yeah,
doesn't have right now.
I'm going and getting it.
Maybe he's trying to find a different entrance in or something. I'm not sure what he's doing at this point.
See, this is the one-off. Yep. Okay. Oh, I bet that's the compass room.
Yeah, that probably is. But he knows where she is, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so we're gonna go get that bait.
I think bait was cheap too, so he should just be able to buy it right away.
Yeah, one of the bait shops I think was below 50, so he should be fine. 49. Oh, it's 49. Oh, yeah, it's a stair. It can't drop the compass. Good point, Sam. We just know the manhandler guards the compass, so you know, I saw a manhandle. I'm like,
it might have been that. It might have been that bottom one that we saw. Up 8 on.
Okay, now we have money. Now we buy the bait.
And he has 1 arrow left.
Yeah, he doesn't need it.
No.
There's that red candle for Bakudah in 8, by the way. So Bakudah's found all the things in 8.
Bakudah's not feeling so good right now.
No.
I'm feeling like I'm going to throw up if I'm in his shoes at 121 with 3 tries. He knows he missed something, but he doesn't know what yet. But I guarantee you he's going to watch me back on this and say, man, I really should have checked those early dungeons, and I bet he does it the next time.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, just... You gotta... It's a small dungeon with 3 items. Like, you just gotta do it.
Yeah, I watched it hurt Late Bay, I watched it hurt Bakudah now, and a few other runners as well. And I mean,
it's less likely.
It doesn't always work. It doesn't always work.
But the thing is, it's less likely to destroy you if it doesn't work.
So here's my theory on it, right? Like even if it doesn't work,
yeah, you're spending less time.
You can get a Valentine's Day 1 or 2, and it's on a Valentine's Day 6 or 7. And there's Zelda.
There's Zelda, or what even is that?
Is that a monkey? I'm not sure what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Monkey
Look at your GGs in chat for opnopoint, finishing with an official race time of 1:22:31. Oh gosh. It could be a golf yeah, it could be a golf trophy.
It looks like we're gonna get Opno in chat.
Okay, so what exactly was that at the end that replaced Zelda? I gotta know. Opno?
Or not?
Yeah, it's a trophy.
It is a trophy. Okay, that's so the sprite is a golfer, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a character from the Game Boy Mario Golf game.
Oh, okay, cool.
I didn't know it was a golf game or like Earthbound or something, like an old game I didn't know.
All right, well, GG's. as you can see, this is Bakudah's undoing right here, right now. 4 rooms in level 1.
I think he's giving
Everything you needed for this seed was in level 1, essentially.
Yeah, level 1 was really the big turning point. I mean, you were kind of ahead anyway, but when you saw level 1, that was it.
Yeah.
And Bakudah now throwing in the towel, so we'll get him in here. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that was a scene. Yeah. That sure was an ending.
I didn't think it was that crazy, except for that, except for the bait block at the end. That was kind of the haha
That
moment.
was so dumb.
Yeah.
The game did the dumb.
I'm not 100% sure what was required. Maybe there was a staircase to get behind the.
That's what I said. I said I wouldn't do the same. I would have
I'm
kept
not
looking.
convinced there was a staircase to the back because
Yeah.
I feel like you checked most of the area. All right, we do welcome in Bakudah.
Come in.
You finally got to the right place, right as
Opno
is
that's what I was
finishing.
thinking.
Yep.
So that's where my ladder was?
And your any key
That's where everything was,
and your book.
and your book
jeez.
too.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. I dipped out of 1 when I first saw it because I saw Wizrobes, and
Yep.
I was like, oh, you know what? I'll come back here later.
And then you never came back.
And I never came back.
Don't worry, you watch back the playback. You're gonna hear me coaching you about early dungeons a lot. So
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, not having that ladder hurt you a lot. Not having the any key hurt you a lot because just keys were so sparse. Like, there were some keys in the seed, but they were all behind. There was like a bunch in level 2 behind the ladder block.
Yeah,
You know.
it was the ladder blocks that was really hurting me bad.
And
Yeah.
like level 6, you full cleared level 6 except the Triforce, but since you didn't have the map, you were like it turns out you were 1 room from the Triforce. If you remember, there was a blue Guerilla room with the transport, or maybe it was an item, I forget, but it was definitely it was a diamond staircase. And 1 room up from there was a Triforce behind, I believe it was behind Wallmasters. So yeah, so you could have,
I saw that ladder block, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna come back here when I got the ladder. I've already got both items, so I know the ladder's not in here.
Right, and that's reasonable. But yeah, it was just unfortunate that not hitting 1 and just hurt you so much in this one.
one. I mean, I think Opno was a little bit ahead of you already when he went in that one and dug it, but it literally just murdered you the whole time not going in there. I mean, it was literally like the Holy Grail was in there. I mean, everything was sitting there. It was a Wizzy dungeon though, so I would have dipped early, but I would have went back in after I found White Sword and stuff.
Man. Yeah, I'm looking at my map of 1 now, and I only went into 4 rooms.
Yeah.
It was
So,
Wizrobe.
yeah, I was just saving it for the end because it was the only Wizrobe dungeon that I think I had. So
I
was
want to
just
say
taking care of everything else
there was another one.
Oh,
No, there was another one. You're right. Yeah, I think
Or there has to be at least 2 in every seed. So
I think 3 or 7 was also a Wizzy.
Mhm.
I think 7 was a Wizzy. Oh, can I just say really quickly that the thing that saved this seed was Ducky 7.
yeah.
I called.
Yeah,
That was the
great.
first. That was the first.
Yeah, there were some interesting dungeons. Wait till you see what 6 looked like. But yeah, Ducky 7 has a
Wait,
good
which one is the one I called Chili Willy? Was that 7?
That
or
was 7. That was
Okay.
7.
It
I
was
think,
the
yeah.
perfect duck. It was amazing.
No, it looks like a cartoon penguin. I said.
I thought
Oh.
what was the one that looked like
There was one that looked like Roadrunner.
yeah, the Roadrunner one. Was that level 1?
I don't
I think it was
I don't
level
know.
1. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
so
but-
Opno, you could tell Bakudah the highlights of the end if you like.
Yeah, for one was the miracle 10 hearts magical sword. That was nice.
Yep, behind the power bracelet.
Right next
Yeah,
to
I
one.
wondered if it was behind a power bracelet.
Yeah, it was right next to one.
Oh,
and
jeez.
Zelda was bait block.
Zelda's bait blocked?
I mean, we're not 100%
Oh.
sure there wasn't a transport, but I'm relatively convinced. I think Opno checked everything. Oh yeah, and level 9. I don't know if you caught this, Opno, but there were 2 segments in level 9. Not segments as in separated, so you didn't have the extra staircases, so at least you had that. But they were blocked off, but yeah, the one in the bottom left corner that was blocked off by the transport itself, and then you had the one over that was the manhandler also on the left.
That was the one next to Ganon in the middle.
Yeah, right near Ganon.
That left one.
That because you tried bombing into it, and then it turned out nope. It was a little solo transport.
That might have been your last check before you went and got meat. I think that might have been the last room you checked, and then you got out.
It was pretty close. If it wasn't the last, it was close.
Last I checked was the second item.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you might.
Oh right, we saw the wood boomerang after. Yeah, the heart and a wood boomerang.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Was the magic boomerang an 8?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It wasn't a gift though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I was
Very
in
hard to
there,
find.
and then I heard the pickup sound, and I was like, "Huh? Oh, it must have been just a bomb." And then like 10 minutes later, I'm scrolling through my items, and I'm like, "Why do I have a magic boomerang? I didn't remember picking that up."
Yeah, I think all of us.
We missed it on Opno's side. Like all of a sudden he's using a boomerang. I'm like, oh hey, we got a boomerang at 8. This was like 5 minutes into the seed. So
I think all of us are like playing a lot now. And like obviously we're getting into we're in the Sweet 16 right now, all 3 of us, and I think we're getting more used to that stuff. But like, it will still do that to you, and that's like my one gripe about Z1R. It's like sometimes you'll pick something up and you're like, what was it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always like, what did I just pick up there? It's like, I hate that mystery.
That's why tracking with Heart Shuffle on is so hard, because sometimes you don't even see the item because it will spawn right on this tile that you're on. It's like, what did they just get?
The worst for me is when I pick up a red candle, like the red candle spawns under me, and I know I've picked up something, and I'm going through my items going, there's nothing new.
Yeah, just a change of color.
Just the change of color.
Yeah, Druis has named that the Mercs candle, so I definitely know when I have the red candle at this point. I really named it the Mercs candle.
Yeah, that boomerang was really helpful for the overworld early on. Actually.
Oh, I love an early boomerang on the overworld.
Yeah, it's helpful. I had that in my last seed, and I was just iframing through a lot of stuff. I think that's another thing.
Yeah, I think boomerang is a very useful item.
I mean, I come from vanilla runs, and we don't ever even pick that up. You know what I mean? So a lot of things that we don't utilize in vanilla,
it would take too much time in vanilla.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we don't even look at half of the stuff that we pick up in here, So I mean, it's all scripted. We're here. It's kind of like, all right, well, what's next? But that boomerang. I know Exo has told me, who I talk to pretty regularly, he's like, in a harder seed, he's like, you don't understand how good boomerang could be early. And I mean, it really is at times.
Yeah.
And Opno had it. I mean, both of you guys did, I think, so.
Yeah, the All Boards, No Swords tournament last year really highlighted the boomerang nicely, because you didn't have a sword to help you out, so... anytime you go swordless, those boomerangs are really nice and lead to nice grouping strats and a lot of really cool things.
Did you guys both get it early? I know somebody got it really early.
Opno had it really early because he dug 8
it was my first
really
time.
early. Yeah.
Before my time date.
I'm not seeing where it is on my timeline.
I did it 4 minutes.
Yeah. You're not seeing it. You're not seeing it because you didn't know you had it. You never marked it.
Oh, that's right. I'm not seeing it because I marked it as a maybe. So yeah, I'm guessing I picked it up probably around the 20-minute mark, somewhere around there.
So that's still pretty early though.
Yeah, not too bad. I'm looking through my tracker, and I guess I'm not as far behind as I thought I was. 2 is the only one I would really have to dig after 1, and then 5, 6, and 8 probably would have been pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean that's the big thing. You just once you do 1. I mean, because you got the silver, so that's one of the big equalizers. Yeah, that was the thing you needed, is for Opno not to go back into 4 and get the silvers, because both of you got that Triforce really early out of 4.
That's one of the things I said, that I think you have to be against a player as good as Opno. You really have to be decisive, and you were going 4 and go through a couple rooms and leave and look for bombs and go get health and then go back, and it was I know if I'm playing Opno, I can't do stuff like that. I mean, that's where it kind of set you guys apart a little bit. And, those little things all just add up. I mean, those little go look for bombs and stuff like, those 1 minute and 2 minute things, like they turn into 20 minutes real quick. So I mean,
yeah. No, there were a couple of times where I was bomb starved, and then the one time when I farmed that rupee boss, which I never farm a rupee boss, but I was like,
no, that was a good choice.
I think that
Opno did it too. You guys both did it.
It's such a money starved seed. I was like, no, I gotta do this.
55 large secret, 3 small. I mean, thank goodness the mid secret was like 35 or something.
Yeah.
The other two are just nothing.
It was really crappy for
But
money.
no, yeah, there was the outside of 7 when I was farming for bombs, and I had my count, and I knew that my next kill was an 8, and it was the frickin' 5 rupee, and I was like,
the classic.
Yeah, Bakudah only farmed it. I mean, I'm sorry, Opno only farmed it maybe. I think he got like 80 rupees, or I'm not sure how much he took.
No, he had 40 coming out because
40
gave enough, and that actually helped too, just because he was able to buy bombs.
And he didn't know how bad the seed was like that early.
Yeah,
but
nope, not at all.
He grabbed some, and he was able to buy bombs. So he found red ring way before you too. Which, I mean, you bought blue ring, and then he found it like around the same time.
oh wow.
So it was like, oops. I mean,
the blue ring served you well, to be honest. It's not like it was not like it was like the next thing, but yeah. In your case.
That's what always happens. Somebody buys blue ring, and then the other person finds red, or you find red right away.
Mm-hmm.
It always feels like it like plays out that way.
But yeah, I mean, all that being said, we do have a game 2. Is your game 2 scheduled yet?
Not yet. We need to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm excited for a game 2. I don't know. I got frustrated on this one. Lots of things stopped me. And I do look forward to watching the VOD.
Yeah, I watched back the VOD, and I think you'll point. I mean, I pointed out some of your stuff, and I think you're gonna see it on your own. So it's not like a mystery, like some of the stuff I was saying. But you definitely, I even said you looked a little flustered in there a little bit. So I mean, it was like you were going dungeon to dungeon and like not finishing stuff, and I play a lot, so I mean I know how seeds play out.
You should. I mean, you look at my blockers list, and almost every dungeon has a key and a ladder on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. Sounds about right.
On that note, I'll let Tracy take us out. GG's to both of you and everybody else.
Yeah. Anything else?
GG's Opno.
Yeah. If either of you want to add anything, now is the time.
No,
all right.
That's good.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Opno.
Duck 7.
Yeah, Duck 7.
Duck 7.
It's Chili Willy. I named it
All
Chili Willy. It's a penguin. And shout out.
I'm on Team Penguin here, but
And shout out next gen.
it's definitely we definitely had birds in this seed for sure.
No, there's like 3 dungeons that look like birds. You're gonna see it. You're definitely gonna see it.
All right, but this is the last race of the night. There are, at the moment, 3 matches scheduled tomorrow. Nothing has been assigned a channel yet, but we do have at 8 o'clock. We have Billick versus Hate. Money Mercs, yours truly. Yeah, not me, you. Money Mercs versus DK9146 at 10 o'clock, and Pedantic Potato versus Tabby Orange, also at 10 o'clock. So yeah. Money Mercs, you get to put your money where your mouth is and show us all how it's done tomorrow.
Yeah, other than Opno, that's probably I would say like my hardest matchup so far in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's DK plays really well, and I mean if you look at some of the race times, he crutches it. So it could go either way. I mean I think we're pretty equally matched. And whoever plays tighter and gets a little luckier, that's probably who's going to take game 1.
Yeah. All right. Well, or like silvers could be a difference. There are lots of things that can happen. It is randomizer, rando be rando, and of course, good luck to both of you in game 2.
Thank you.
And yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it for us. Moneyworks, thank you for joining me on comms, and of course, shout outs to Darthling, our tracker. Trackers always the MVPs, and we'll see you all at the next one.
Yeah, shout out to Darth on the tracking, and like I said, next gen gang. See y'all next time.